Okay, so today on the bench we have 2.5 Denon DN-2000F MkIIIs. Now these mean quite a bit to me because these are actually the machines back in the day I learnt on these types of machines, not these exact machines. I bought these machines for £10 on eBay, the whole lot, and I'm going to refurbish them and hopefully I should be able to do a mix with them. So first things first, let's test them out. So first of all, we'll start testing out these first, the CD units. Now these CD units actually work, well, the eject buttons work without having to have the head unit plugged in. So I should be able to test to see if the drawers work and that kind of thing, some real basic stuff. So we'll start with the bottom one first. So let's switch it on. Okay, it's making noises, not brilliant, but at least it's making noises. So we'll open a drawer, see if that's going to do anything. Aha! Well, CD2 opens, and there's lots of noise going on. That sounds like there's a belt gone there. And CD1 does not open at all. Okay, so that's that to look forward to. So we'll turn on the second one. Noises, but not quite so grindy. And that opens, but very die-hard. And then closes immediately. Okay, so we've got pretty few problems there. Oh, almost. So we've got a similar sort of problem there. Okay, so these two kind of open, but don't open. Okay. Okay, so now the top one. Makes CD noises. No. Oh, that one opens. Oh, and stays open. This might be the first candidate that we might just start going with. See if I can get this to... It wants to open, but it's having a hard time. Oh yes, I think that's a slipping belt. Yeah, it wants to open. So I think we'll start with this one. I'll tell you what it does need to start with. It's a good clean. And then I'll crack it open and see if we can adjust some motors in there. And maybe get it to read a CD. Oh! So this head unit works. Okay, now I think, yeah, it seems to work. Tell you what, let's find a CD. Okay, so we've got an appropriate CD. Let's see if it loads. Well, I never. Pitch works. Well, it's playing. I mean, I need to plug some speakers in. Now the fact that it's reading the CDs is a very good sign. It means I don't have to mess around too much with the lasers. So all we need to do is make sure that this opens, and I think this one will read as well. Okay, shitty speakers. Oh, it seems to work.
Sunshine in a bag, I'm useless, but not for long. The future.
Ooh, this is working. So, here we are with the other head unit. Let's see if that works. Nothing. Does it? No, it doesn't respond. So we have a problem with this one, but we have the other one that works, which means I can compare the two and perhaps see what the problem is. It's likely electrical, but I don't know. We'll find out when we open this bad boy up. But the other head unit works, which is great, and this CD player works, which is also great. let's rescue the CD before we take it apart. Alright, well, we've got our work cut out. First of all though, cleaning. Okay, so I've got the left-hand CD drive out. I'm just flipping it over. I've had this flipped over. And I'm looking at, this is what I'm interested in. Because the way it works is there is a little board here with two switches on. There's one here that's marked open switch and one that's marked close switch. And I think this close switch is either broken or it needs contacts cleaning, because it seems like it doesn't think that it's closed. It just sort of whirs and whirs and whirs, even though I think the switch does trigger, but obviously it doesn't recognize it, so the motor keeps turning. So hopefully I just need to get some cleaning fluid in this, and I might get the multimeter out just to check to see if that switch is actually working. Both these switches, I'll test them to see if it's working, and that might be it. All I need to do with this CD player. Fingers crossed. I've narrowed it down to this mechanism here. So what happens is, as the drawer closes, you can see it as it's closing, it locks in, and see here, it struggles to carry on moving, and then that finishes off, and this slides across, and that hits the switch here to tell it that it's closed. It doesn't seem to be getting past the initial slide to the right here. I think what I'll do is I'll get some grease in this channel here, and hopefully that should be enough to give it enough power to get it through, and then we fix the CD drive. A bit of extra digging. There's this bit is jamming. This slider is getting jammed, so I just need to grease this. I can hear it squeaking. So that's what needs to be fixed. Okay, so after many grease-filled minutes, actually it wasn't this catching on anything. It was in fact a loose pulley. So I've replaced the pulley for a new one, and good action. There we go. Nice and smooth. Okay, I just need to put the CD mechanism back in, and hopefully we've got that working. And since I've got the CD mechanism out, it's got the alcohol and a nice cotton bud, and I'll just give the lens a good clean, just make sure there's no dirt on there, and we should be good to go. And now it's as good as new. Let's see if I can do this 100 and do this with the elbow. Nice. Done. Okay, moment of truth, it's back in the case. Switch it on. Seems open. Let's get a CD. Put that in. Well, I'd say that's pretty positive. Right, let's get the rest of it put back together and test it out. Hopefully we get music. Let's test it out. Let's close it and play. Seems to work.
In a bag, I'm useless, but not for long. The future's come. Bag, I'm useless.
Well, I have a working piston. Okay, well, I've got a working one. Now I just need to fix the other 1.5 that I've got.